Hello, welcome to Question of Sport, in which Bill Beaumont has a 3-1 lead over Willie Carson. But it was very close indeed last week, wasn't it, Willie? Are you with me?
Yes, we were having a discussion. Sorry about that, but it was, yes.
OK, well, this week Bill's brought along stars from motor racing and from golf. First, from motor racing, there's Keke Rosberg, who's a truly international figure. Born in Sweden, nationality Finnish, he's now got a home in Great Britain, and who's the new champion of the world. And from golf, there's Sam Torrance, World Cup player for Scotland, Ryder Cup for Great Britain, #2 European last season, and winner of both the Spanish and Portuguese Open Championships. Well, our Willie tonight is looking for help from soccer and from athletics. From football, there's Gary Bailey, the Manchester United goalkeeper, who's got such a big following among the fans. In his very first season, he played in the FA Cup final. He's captained the England under-21 side. He conceded fewer goals in the Football League than anyone else last season, and is widely tipped as the next England keeper. And from the track, there's the newly married Mrs. Gary Cook, better known as Cathy Smallwood. British record holder of 100, 200 and 400 metres, double silver medalist in Europe, gold and silver in the Commonwealth, and for the third year in succession, Britain's Woman Athlete of the Year. So to the starting point, which of course is, to some extent anyway, all about being lucky. It's the numbers board. Behind the numbers 1 to 12 is a famous face or figure. All you have to do is name that person. Can be difficult though on occasions, can't it? And Keke, you're the starter.
6 could be the number.
Team games, you can get help.
Ray Clements.
Very good. Ray Clements, the England International Spurs goalkeeper, 2 points there, and we move across to Gary Bailey.
Number 9, please. Well, I'm not.
Yeah,
You can consult.
Olga.
Olga Korbach.
Olga Korbach, the star of the gymnastics at the 1972 Olympics. 2 points for Gary Bailey's team. Sam Torrance.
Number 8, please.
No problem for your side, I suspect.
Nelson Piquet.
You knew that all the time. It came all the way along the line. All the way along the line. Nelson Piquet is right, the Brazilian. In fact, he was the world champion before you. Cathy Cook's turn.
Number 4, please.
It's got to be around convenient, hasn't it? The way he's looking. Slimming.
Who?
Right, Slimming.
In Wales.
Price.
Who?
Don't know. Price or something.
Price.
Price?
That's what you said.
Don't blame me now.
You had Price last week.
Really?
And didn't get it. Right, across we go to the other side.
Well, I don't think he'd like to be described as a Welshman. It's Peter Wheeler, the England hooker.
That's right. Unfortunate choice there, so a bonus of 2 for Bill Beaumont's side. And we've now got the 2 captains left, and it's Bill's turn.
Number 11, please, David.
Is Alec Higgins, no?
Yeah, have a good feeling.
Alec Higgins?
Well done, it's Alex Higgins, the snooker champion of the world. He's playing darts, in fact. So there we are, Alex. Well recognised. And we move across now to Willie Carson to complete the round.
7, please. Not getting a very good view of him, are we?
Another Cathy's lead.
Well, he's Scottish then, eh?
What are you going to
The
Scot-
caddy.
One of the great figures in the game.
That's who it is, Ballesteros.
Correct. Who got that? Well done, Gary, and that completes the round, and Bill Beaumont has a 4 points lead, 8-4. Well, round 2 is the only round which can't be offered to the other side. It's just for the guests only. It's about their own particular sports, and they get questions in 2 parts. Total 4 points to be won, but they only get the second part if they score in the first. Keke, clear on that? You're the starter, And for you, this is a Grand Prix in 1977. Can you name the circuit and one of the two drivers involved?
It was Monza in Italy. And,
that's 1 point.
Yeah, and the guy crossing the line first was Mario Andretti.
That is right. And did you know the other driver as well, did you?
I think it was Nicky.
It was Nicky Lauda, and you get 2 points out of 2. Actually, I think Nicky won the World Championship that particularly, didn't he? Apart from Nicky Lauda, 3 other European drivers became world champion during the 1970s. Can you name 2 of the 3?
Yes, Jackie Stewart, James Hunt.
That is right. 4 out of 4. Well done. Gary Bailey, obviously soccer for you, an international occasion, in fact a game in 1974. Can you name the goalkeeper and the opposing side?
It looked like Peter Shilton as the goalkeeper.
1 point, you scored there. Peter
But,
Shilton.
well, the Blues should. I would have thought Scotland.
2 out of 2. That was David Hay coming through for Scotland. Wasn't a bad save, was it?
Very good save.
Shilton now plays, of course, for Southampton. But can you recall 2 of the 3 other clubs that he's played for?
Notts Forest and Stoke.
That'll do, and the other one was Leicester City, and you're 100% 4 out of 4. Sam Torrance, I'm sorry to say, for you, a golfer's nightmare. Missing a short putt for the Open Championship. It was Doug Sanders in 1970. But can you name the course and the man he met in the playoff?
The miss is on the right.
Keep that in.
Right, the course and the man he's met in the playoff.
St Andrews, Jack Nicklaus.
That's right, you got an easy 2 points there. So we move on to the supplementary. Since then, only one other British Open has resulted in a playoff. That was Carnoustie in 1975. Can you recall the 2 golfers involved?
Jack Newton, Tom Watson.
4 out of 4, making it look very easy. Right, Kathy, for you, a look back to 1974 and a race in which you have to name the winner and the venue.
Well, the winner was Raylene Boyle
Of Australia.
of Australia, and the venue is Christchurch.
The 1974 Commonwealth Games, and you've got that absolutely right. Raylene well away. That's Denise Boyd, isn't it? Robertson. It was, and it is, alongside her. So the Australians going well there, and you get the supplementary. 4 years later, in 78, in Edmonton, in the Commonwealth Games, Raylene failed to qualify for the final. I think she had some tendon trouble, and she pulled out or something like that. Can you name the gold medalist in the 200 metres and the English girl who took the silver?
Sonia Lanneman took the silver, and
point.
Denise Boyd won it. Got the gold.
Another 100%. So no guest has dropped a point. The points difference still 4, 16 to 12. Well, this is our mystery spot where the mystery guest has to try to make him or herself unrecognisable. Usual rules, 2 points for being right, across the other side if they are wrong. Right, we move across to your side, Bill, this
Can
team.
you tell me it's male or female before we start?
Well, I can tell you, this guest is in the gym and looks a bit useful too.
obviously been to Australia, judging by his T-shirt.
Have you got the sex yet?
Yes. Man. Is it Keith Connor?
It's not, no. So there's a chance here for Willie to close the gap. Possibility of a bonus, Willie.
Justin Feshner. Justin Feshner, I haven't got a beard. I haven't got a beard. He wasn't here last year.
No, you've just topped the air of that.
I'll just say anything.
Well, you say who you think it is.
I don't know who it is. Justin Feshner, just...
Justin Feshner. Well, let's have a look who it is. He looked a bit useful in the gym, but he's very useful on the cricket field. It's Viv Richards of Somerset and the West Indies. And also, a man who played in the World Cup, by the way, Gary.
Anderson.
For one of the West Indian islands in the World Cup. Soccer player. So, nobody scores there, but it's Willie's team's turn. Now, Willie, touch of the outdoors for you. Who is this?
Look a little bit like Kenny Dalglish. That's the only one I could suggest. Do you know anybody? Do you want? We've got two options, both miles apart, probably. Jim Watt or Kenny Dalglish.
He's jumping in there.
You've been taken over, Willie, have you?
Yeah.
Sorry, Captain.
Yeah, well...
Jim Watt or Kenny Dalglish? Well, that's eliminated too.
Fair enough, go ahead.
Can we have two guesses?
Yes, you can step in now and try and get a bonus.
Not.
Are you agreed?
I think Keke disagrees with, but is he a motor racing guy?
I can't help you.
I think it's Derek Bell.
Derek Bell. Let's have a look to see if you're right. And it is, in fact, our contender for the world
Just sticking
middleweight
off
title.
raggedly, David.
Tony Simpson.
Oh,
Member of your team last year as well, wasn't he, Tony? So there we are, the end of the round, and the scores don't change. Bill still has 16, and Willie has 12.
After a great start, we've got
One half of the home and away round. A home question worth 1 point about the team member's own sport. Away worth 2 about any sport. Just a general sporting knowledge question. Right, Keke, you start. Home or away?
Home.
Home. A circuit returns to the Grand Prix calendar next year. That's 1984. It's 8 years, or it will be 8 years, since it was used. And it's now 12 miles shorter than it was. Can you name it?
It's going to be Nürburgring.
That is right. You get a point for your home question. Gary Bailey, home or away?
I'll stick to home, thanks.
Which was the last English club to win the UEFA Cup? And get help.
I'll need help.
That's right.
Should have gone for the away question. I think Spurs won it a while back when there was the Fairs Cup then. Probably find someone's won it more recently. I'll just say Spurs.
Spurs is wrong. So there's a chance of a bonus 1 on the other side.
Chelsea.
Chelsea is wrong. It was Ipswich.
Of course, yes.
In 1981, and you are not going to be forgiven very easily because your father, Roy, played for it, didn't he? Right, so you miss out on that one, and we move across to Sam Torrance. Home or away, Sam?
Home, please.
He won the British Open at Troon in '62, and on the eve of last summer's championship, on the same course, was made an honorary life member of the club. Who is it?
How old do you think I am? Arnold Palmer.
Right, for 1 point.
Well done, Bill.
I'm surprised, actually, that you didn't guess that. Bill got it.
I thought he won it in 60. No, it was Kilmainham.
Right, so you get a point anyway, and it moves across to Kathy. Now, Kathy, home or away?
Away, please.
You're going to try and get a 2-pointer, are you?
Your fault.
My shoulders are bloody.
You score with a spike in which sport?
Volleyball.
Correct. 2 points. Pretty important 2 points as well. All right, William, you've got your usual agonising choice of home or away.
Home, please.
During the 1981-82 tour of Britain and Ireland, the Australian Rugby Union touring team was beaten by a club. Can you name that club?
Bridgend.
Bridgend is right. You know the score?
I think it's 12-9.
And you know who got the points?
It takes for Bridgend 4 penalties by Gary Pearce.
Oh, Rugby Union.
After all the stick I've got...
Rugby Union is your subject, isn't it?
Well, it's becoming a little bit that. I've been getting a lot of sticks, so I've got to stick at the home questions.
Right, Willie Carson, home or away?
Right, away.
You're going away. In which knockout competition in 1982 did St Fagans beat Collingham and take the trophy back to Wales?
You're on your own, pal.
Back from Tiddlywinks. Take back from Wales. Where had they been? That's the thing. Any ideas?
That's a guess.
Wales. Take me back to Wales.
Okay. No.
Darts, no.
What else is there? Snooker, darts, hockey. Wow. Nothing to do.
Hockey.
I'm afraid hockey's wrong, so there's a chance of a bonus on the other side.
Was it the village cricket competition?
It was the village cricket club. Well, that completes that round. There's a difference of 7 now. Bill Beaumont has 21 and Willie has 14. Well, what happened next is the straightforward question we ask in round 5. We get anything but straightforward answers, though. All that's required is to say what happened when the action stopped. So it's quite simple, really, but difficult when you're actually playing it. And now, Bill, for your side, a World Cup soccer match. It's Northern Ireland versus Austria. But what happened next?
No.
Was it?
Just let the ball go through. Caught it and then let it go through.
Or was it the referee was... Did he bring them all the way back for the free kick or something? In the ball? Did the referee bring them all the way back because of the... That was a breakout by the... for a free kick?
No, he didn't.
No, I didn't think he did.
Right. So it goes across the other side. You've got a bonus opportunity, Willie. So what happened next?
I think they must have stopped the game because something came on the pitch. It's an old one, but I think that's what happened.
The game was stopped.
Because something came on the pitch.
Right, let's have a look what happened next.
Obviously not right.
Northern Ireland versus Austria. The goalkeeper is Concilia. Oh! Actually got away with it. Looks calm and confident. That never happened to you, Gary?
Not yet, but it's bound to one day. Yeah, careless hands.
So there we are. No score there, and Willie's team's turn. Now, Willie, I know you reckon to be well up on motor racing, and that's what you've drawn. What happened next?
Skipper to the rescue.
Well, we had a little bit of a fight, punch-up. Straight after the back car touched the front car, spun them off, and they had a fight. And it was D'Angeli's and...
Knockout in the first round.
who is it? BK. What happened? It knocked him out of the World Championship, didn't it?
You're quite right. Actually, I wanted the other driver as well, but in fact, you've answered the question adequately. It was Salazar, wasn't it, Keke?
Yes.
Involved there.
Keke
Actually,
told me
Willie was
that-
asking me the names just before the program.
I said, don't tell him too much, it'll probably be up.
Why were you asking the names?
Because I knew that would be one of those things that might come on. And it was all in there. And I could never remember that man's name.
Well, let's have a look at it then and see what happened next. You've described it very well indeed. And actually, Keke, I think PK was entitled to be a bit irritated, wasn't he?
In a way, yes.
Seconds away.
Have you actually seen this before?
I've seen it a million times, yeah, but I still think for an accident like that, you need two drivers.
You know what Keke said, Henry said, well, he said, it's South Americans. He said, what do you expect?
Anyway, Willie Carson, through doing a bit of homework before the programme, Willie gets 2 points there. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, Skip.
The closing to 9 points up.
So, close slightly. Bill has 21 and Willie has 16. Well, 5 questions in 1 minute, that's round 6, and they get harder as they go along, of course. The first 2 are worth a point each. 3 and 4 worth 2 points, and question 5 is worth 3. 9 to be won in all. Right. The clock starts now. Motor racing. Which city staged its first ever Grand Prix last year? Which city?
Detroit.
Correct. Golf. Who won last year's American Masters?
Craig Stadler.
Correct. Name this venue.
Wimbledon.
Correct. In what sport is Morten Frost Hansen ranked number 1 in the world?
Badminton.
Correct. Which countries do these men represent?
Denmark is Norway.
Correct. Sweden is right.
Phil is Canada, the bottom one.
Wrong.
No, it's,
Germany.
USA.
Correct, Keke. That's right. So you only got the 1 left
And Christian.
and 25 seconds to do it in. Christian Olenski.
Finland.
You can keep guessing.
Yeah,
Doesn't look like a
Poland,
Finnish name.
Wrong.
Canada,
Wrong.
America,
Wrong.
Germany,
Wrong.
France,
England.
France, Canada.
Wrong.
Could have been one of the French
Yeah.
foreign countries.
Italy.
Belgium, Ireland.
Wrong. Yes, you're out of time. you could have gone all over the place. You missed one of the great skiing nations. Austria.
Keke said that.
No.
They're learning well, these fellas.
I'll tell you what, Sam, I'd hate to play you at golf. Right, you got 8 out of 9, and very near 9, actually, with Sam trying hard. Okay, we move across to your side, Willie. Your team ready?
Yes, we're ready, yeah.
Right, the minute starts now. Athletics. Which city will stage the 1986 Commonwealth Games?
Edinburgh.
Soccer. Which was the last second division club to win the FA Cup?
Sunderland.
Wrong.
Pass, go on.
Name the venue, or this venue.
Go on.
In which sport is Alexis Arguello a world champion?
Boxing.
Correct. Name the nationalities here.
Patrese is Patrese.
Argentinian.
Patrese, Brazil,
Sorry?
French, Italy.
Brazil,
Well,
Argentina.
actually, which one?
Patrese.
Yes, that's right, 1 point.
Any on
Arnold.
French.
French is correct,
Hockenberg
Arno.
is-
Joachim Maas, German.
Correct,
Austrian,
so you can
German.
go back.
Lords, is it?
Lords is the cricket ground there, that's the
Fulham.
picture.
Fulham won the cup last.
No, which was the last second division club to win the FA Cup?
Aston Villa.
Wrong.
Sunderland.
5 seconds. Keep guessing.
Second division, Chelsea. Oh, no.
Right, you're out of time,
Yeah.
and I think that's the only one you're missing, so you've scored quite heavily. But in fact, it was West Ham in 1980. So there we are, the end of the round. 29 to Bill and 24 to Willie. Well, we've just got time for 4 of the picture board questions, and we're going to start with Keke again. What's your number on the picture board, Keke?
It's 1 this time. Jimmy Connors.
Jimmy Connors, no problem at all. Gary Bailey.
Number 12, please. Chris Everett.
Kathy?
Chris Everett Lloyd.
Chris Everett Lloyd is right, 2 points there, and Sam Torrance's turn.
Number 5, please.
Now.
Jocelyn. Is it Jocelyn Hoyt? Is it? Yeah, Jocelyn Hoyt Smith, is it?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
2 points there. And Kathy Cook's turn. You would die to move in then, wouldn't you, Kathy?
Number 10, please.
Yes. Yeah, what's his name? It's just the new heavyweight fella. No, not him either.
He just downed 2 people in the first round.
Oh, they had the hardest fight last time.
What's the problem with it?
Can't get his name.
This fella knocked somebody out in the first round, is that the one? What's his name then?
Not like that.
He's too fat for him. Can't think of it. I know exactly who he is.
No, can't get his name. He's a British fella.
British fella. So across we go to the other side. Chance for a bonus for them. And to complete the match, it is?
Is it Larry Holmes?
It is Larry Holmes, World Heavyweight Champion.
Brilliant, Bill.
I must say, Bill, you've got a very strong team there with you.
Yeah, great help. Fantastic, the lads. Yeah.
Because you won, in fact, by 35 points to Willie's 26. And that makes the score 4-1 in Bill Bowman's favour. And once more, how many weeks now you've had trouble with choosing numbers on that picture board?
Yeah, well, there we are.
It keeps keeps going on, doesn't it? Bad luck. Anyway, well done. Hope you enjoyed your trip over here, Keke. First time you've been on the programme. Yeah. Thanks very much, too, for coming across. Well, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the programme at home. We'll be back with you. Till then, goodbye.